Hi everybody. I wanted to talk about rescuing. It's something very common in society, rescuing people from their pain and why that can be really unhelpful to that person feeling the pain. I think it's a natural, empathic and compassionate thing to do, to see somebody, whether we know them or not, in emotional pain and to want to go in and save them from that pain, to fix it, to remove it. But typically, the very antidote to that pain is to have to feel that pain, because I always feel with people what comes out is already within. So they've got to be allowed to release their emotional pain so that the energy and the intensity of that very pain itself dissipates, becomes less. It's that thing I go on about that I find frustrating. You know, time is a great healer. But yes, it is. It takes forever. But people have to release their pain off their own backs, in their own time. And if they don't release the pain by feeling it, that is the key. By feeling it bit by bit, they hold the pain. So when we come in and we try to fix them and remove it or play it down, actually what's going on there is a far greater dynamic than we realise, because there's something about us that is struggling to see another in their pain. So it's like maybe subconsciously we're trying to fix it because it's too painful to witness somebody we know maybe in emotional pain. The kindest thing we can do is to sit with them, with their pain, be with them, not take it away, not play it down, not change the subject, not try to make it better, just allow them. That is the biggest, most beautifully kind, compassionate thing one person can give to another. And to hold back your own discomfort of that, because the key to them healing their pain is to feel it so it can start to release. If they don't feel it and it's buried, it's removed, actually they hold it and it will come up again. I wouldn't be able to do this job if I couldn't sit with people in pain. But for most of my life, I couldn't sit with people in pain. I'm very empathic, but I called it empathy overload, to the point where I actually struggled to see others in pain, particularly my loved ones. I couldn't bear it. It would hurt me more than just seeing their pain was so unbearable. I would want to fix their pain in order to diminish the pain I was feeling, seeing them in that pain. It wasn't helping them. It was hindering them. By trying to rescue them, I was helping them to avoid, to stuff back down what they were feeling, probably even undermining them, not intentionally, but if I'm kind of playing off their pain, they're probably going to feel like I'm not hearing them, I'm not understanding them. Maybe I wasn't. I had to learn to sit with people's pain, because I have witnessed people release pain and grow, move away from trauma in a way that I never witnessed when I was trying to rescue them. So when we rescue others, we're actually hindering them. We're actually enabling them to stay in that pain. Who wants to see another in pain? But the thing is, if they're feeling that pain, it's there anyway. And the only way for that to be removed is for it to come out bit by bit in the comfort and support of somebody, yourself, me, sitting next to them whilst they go through that.